It's Diane with Shaw Craft One and my old barn door, and I'm back again to do another craft with me. We are working on ring binder journals, and yesterday when we got to the point to where we started decorating the edges of our pages, so we're just going to continue on and play and have fun. Grab a cup of coffee or a drink of water or whatever you drink, and so we're just going to continue on and we're going to work on the edges of the pages. Now the next thing I want to do to the edges of my pages, I want to add some snippet roll pieces because they're so pretty and I love them. And I have one that is, here we go, this one. I like this one because she put all kinds of farm style fabrics. This is from my friend Sarah Simi. She's Me and My Son Treasures on Etsy, and she has a YouTube channel too, so y'all go check her out and show her some love. So I love adding these to the edges of my pages. So we're gonna make us some page tabs with these. She adds all kinds of pretty little embellishments throughout her snippet rolls, and she adds some beautiful vintage fabrics and some new fabrics, and she just does quite the mix with laces, and then she embellishes it with buttons and bows and flowers and trims and all kinds of fun stuff. So we're just going to play with these, and we're going to get the edges done hopefully today, get the edges and add the laces and ribbons and whatever we're going to add. So let's just kind of flip through, and I think I want to add something to the edge of this page just to spiff it up a little. So I am just going to take a square off of my snippet roll, if I can get these stinking scissors to work. Y'all, I'm eventually going to make purchase of a scissor sharpener, because y'all see how bad I'm struggling right now. This is annoying. Just to be honest, that is annoying. Okay. Alright, so now I want to decide if I want to fold it this way and make a page tab, or if I want to fold it this way. I think I'll fold it this way and make a page tab this way. And it doesn't matter if it's super big or not. Now again, you can either stitch this, or you can glue it, or you can staple it, however you want to add it. I think with this one, I think I might glue it. So I have been fighting with my other bottle for my Fabri-Tac glue, so we're going to just try and use the regular bottle for today so we don't have to fight with it. So we're just playing and having fun. So I hope y'all are playing and having fun too, and I hope that yesterday's video wasn't too scattered or chatty, because it was pretty chatty. Y'all, I can't help it. I'm just chatty. It's just, you know, it's just who I am. It's just, I'm just me, and I can't be anybody else, so I don't try to be. Alright, so see how cute that is? And you can add little embellishments if you want to. We'll come back later maybe and add some dangles. Alright, let me put the lid back on my Fabri-Tac before it dries out. Alright, so I want maybe a couple more pieces as tabs. So, and we don't want them too close to these. So let's just kind of flip through here and see if there's a page that looks like it could use one. Kind of think that one might could, but I think I'm going to wait on that and see if I can find something different for that. All right. You know what? Let's put one here. Alright, so I'm going to cut a smaller one, because you don't always have to have them the same size. They can be different sizes, and it can just kind of go with the fit of the page and whatever looks good to you. So let's just take this one, and we're going to fold it over this way. I'm going to leave it a little shorter on the back side so that we can get our full button on the front side, and we're going to bring it down into here. And you know what? I think I might sew this one. So hang on, I'm going to take it to the sewing machine. I'll be right back. Okay, squirrel, change of plans. Before I take this to the sewing machine and sew this on, I love this page. I think it's so pretty. Isn't that just the prettiest little farm style look? But the back, because it's out of a magazine, the back just looks ugly. So let's do something to make it pretty. Hang on, I have an idea. Let me grab something. Okay, so I have this cute wrapping paper that I found at the Tractor Supply at Christmas last year. And it was in with the Christmas wrapping paper, but it's not Christmas, and it is so stinking cute. So, and it's actually the perfect size to fit this page. So we're just going to back this page with this cow wrapping paper. So I am just going to measure and trim. First of all, I'm going to trim up the bottom and get it even. Now we've got something to work with. Okay. So then we're just gonna, this is, this folds in from the back side, and I thought we could make a little pocket with it. Sorry, I've got the fan on because I am so hot. So I'm just going to scoot this over to the edge. We'll fold that up. And then we'll just kind of line it up as straight as we can. It doesn't have to be perfect because, well, you know. And then I'm just going to take my ruler here and line it up with the edge of the, or the corners of the page. And we're just going to tear him off. Alright, so then I'm just going to glue this down, and I might put something here to make this a little more stiff, or give it a little bit of strength so that it's a sturdier pocket. So I'm just going to take a little scrap piece of paper, probably cardstock, just to give it a little something. And you know what? I have a scrap piece right here that we used yesterday, so we'll just use this. So, okay, ruler, we're just gonna go this way. I am not a measure and cut person, so I love doing the tearing. Alright, and then we're going to just bring this over and line it up there. And take this edge off, and that just makes this pocket be a little stronger to be a pocket. So, grab our glue stick, and where did we put the wax paper? Here we go. First thing we're going to do is we're going to glue our pocket. Whoops. And we're going to put our little green strip here to strengthen the pocket. And then we're going to just glue on the page. It'll be easier. So I'm just going to take my glue stick and glue the whole page. Whoops. You don't have to glue in sections according to what kind of glue you're using. I find that when you're doing paper to paper and it's like a thinner paper, it's better to use a glue stick versus wet glue. Because if the paper is kind of thin, like this magazine page, your wet glue is going to show through the page. So this kind of works a little better. Okay, and then we're just going to take our cow sheet here and line him up on the edge. Whoops, 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 whoops. No, no, no. We weren't lined up yet. Okay, let me take the wax paper off because the fan is blowing and it's blowing the wax paper. Alright. Here we go. One more time. And I'm just going to line this up with the top corner and the side, because that should make it even out and be what it needs to be in the center. Oh my goodness. And wrinkling. I wrinkled him. And you know what? It's okay if he's wrinkled. Because here's what we're going to do. Because we wrinkled him, we're just going to make him look old and wrinkled. How about that? Alright, now I'm going to take a little bit of glue and put on the edge over here. Oh goodness. We got a glue glob. Yes, I am a messy crafter. This is how we roll. Okay. We're going to put our glue glob down on the edge here. And just make sure all of our edges are down good. Okay. Alright, so since we wrinkled him, we're just going to take some ink and make him look old. It's the fun of crafting. You just kind of get to go with the flow. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to go around. Whoops. Well, first off, we're going to glue that edge. Probably should wait till the glue dries to do this, but you know, I don't ever have time to wait. I am impatient. And so now we're just going to pick up those wrinkles and highlight them. Instead of trying to hide them, we'll just highlight them. Make it look like it's supposed to look like that. There are no mistakes in journaling, only happy accidents. Okay, so we got some ink added. We've got our page glued down. And now we're going to make our pocket. This is just Aleene's tacky glue in this bottle. It used to be an art glitter glue bottle, but I like the size of it because it's easy on my hands, but when I ran out of my art glitter glue, I just added tacky glue to it. Okay, so now we have our page fixed. And I need to take the hole punch and repunch our holes from where our little magazine page is hanging over a little. We're going to get the edges of these pages done, y'all, promise. But like I say, I'm just crafting and playing and going with the flow of it and having fun and enjoying the process, because I have a tendency to be in such a hurry and trying to get things done so I can get them in the shop for y'all that sometimes, well, a lot of times, I forget to stop and enjoy the process. So with these, I'm going to enjoy the process. Okay, let me just clean that off a little. I know my mat's dirty. Sorry, guys. Okay. So now, now that we have that fixed, ooh, we got glue on that. Let me get that off. Now we can take our tab to the sewing machine and sew it on, which was originally what we were doing. So hang on and let me run to the sewing machine and be right back. Okay, so now he's ready to go back in. See, I have it stitched on. Okay, so now he's ready to go back into the journal, and that glue will dry. I've got a little bit right there that I just kind of want to wipe off a little bit. And now our page is pretty. So then we can add something to our pocket. Okay, so now let's see, we have 2 of those. Maybe we'll do 2 more throughout the journal. Uh-oh. We stuck our we stuck our burlap down a little, but that's okay. Alright, let's see. Flip through here and see where else we want one of these. You know what? Let's put one on the edge of the music page. We'll do the cow one. Oh, these scissors. Okay, let's just These scissors aren't much better, okay? I have dulled every pair of scissors that I have. It's quite ridiculous. Alright, and see, I like how he is, you know, upright. So we'll put him kind of right here. And I think we'll just glue him down, because we've got that little flat back little flower on there that's kind of in the way. It'll make it a little bit hard to sew it on the sewing machine. So let's just add him down here. And then I'll flip it over and add a little more glue. Oops, we got glue gobs. A little more glue there. Okay, and that will dry, and then we're going to flip on through. Where are we on our time? Flip on through and find another spot to put a pretty. And a lot of the pages I have them folded so we can make pockets or whatever out of them. I might put it right here. Let's just wait. Let's put him a little further back in the journal, maybe. Maybe one here. I kind of don't want to cover up the, uh-oh, that sheet has come out. We have to fix that. Okay, let's put it right here. We'll put one right here. Ooh, and those colors match perfect. Look at his little shirt. So that worked out good. Okay. So let's just do one a little bit smaller. It's not a whole lot smaller, but it's cute. Okay, maybe I'll just do it this way. Alright, and I think we're going to glue him on as well because of the buttons. It'd make it hard to sew. I mean, it can be done if you want to, but we're just going to make it a little easy on ourselves. Okay. Just glue that one down. Flip him over. Put some glue here. We'll flip him back to here. And now we have our page tabs. And I always like to kind of close the book and see how it's looking. See, it's not too much sticking out, but it's just enough to give it a little interest on the edge. So now I want to find trims and maybe some quilt pieces. So let's start with the quilt pieces. Now see, I love this. I love this old torn up quilt. To me, that just adds to the nostalgic feel of the journal. Adds textiles. So let's just find a spot to put maybe a tab or two out of this material. I don't think I want to use that one. We'll see. Alright, so let's just flip through. And I always like to find a page to where I don't feel like it's going to take away from the page. Like this page here. I knew this corner needed something, so I think this is the ideal thing for the corner. So we're just going to cut a little strip. And this is a hand-stitched quilt that's just falling apart, but I absolutely love it. Oh dear little baby Jesus, can we please get some scissors to cut? Y'all, the struggle is real. Okay, now I'm going to trim this up a little simply because that's a little bit too ratty. I mean, I like the ratty, don't get me wrong. But sometimes you just have to trim him up a little. Okay, so let's see. let's do it this way, and I don't want it too big of a tab. So we're going to cut this down and make him a little bit smaller. And I think I will take this one to the sewing machine and stitch it on. Hang on. Okay, so we've got him stitched on, and I found this cute little button. It's like a vintage lady's boot. Can y'all see that okay? So we're going to add that to it as well. Oh, I need to find my... I need to remove the shape. So we'll just take that off. Now how cute is that? Let's just go ahead and put him back in there. But it needs something underneath. Maybe like a little doily piece. Hang on. Okay, so I found this little teeny tiny little piece of doily. And I almost wonder, I think I need to coffee dye it. So in a situation like that, I'll show you what I do. I know we still don't have the laces on the edges. I'm sorry, I'm trying to hurry. Squirrel. Okay, so I'm just going to take my little doily piece, put it on a piece of wax paper. I'm going to take my coffee spray, and I'm just going to spray that down. Okay, and then I'm going to take my wipe and dry this up. And then I'm going to take my heat tool. Yay, I get to use my new heat tool. And we're going to dry it. Hang on. Okay, so we got him dry and we got him coffee dyed now. So let's just pull this back over here. And we're going to put that on the tab. And then I think we need something. I've got this little blue fuzzy eyelash trim. We're just going to take a little piece of the darker middle part of it. It doesn't take very much. And we're just going to roll this up. Okay. I'm going to put this right here. Where is my chopstick? So we don't burn our fingers. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to glue this part. Now, I don't want to cover up all of it, so maybe we'll put it kind of off center. And then we're just going to take our button, put a little hot glue in the back of our button. And stick that right into that blue eyelash trim. There we go. Cute. Okay. So now we just need to find one more, maybe one more spot to put some of our quilted tab on. So let's see. Let's see what that looks like. So you can see just it poking out. I love it. Love it. Not that it's, I'm not trying to give myself kudos, but I just love the look of that. Okay, so we have that one. All right, this is kind of bare right through here, so let's just find a spot to put one through here somewhere. Maybe on this page. Well, let's do one on this page. And let's use this same quilted fabric. Where are my scissors? Alright, I'm going to pause the video and go ahead and get this one on because we're kind of getting close to our time to cut it off. And that way we can still get the lace and stuff on the edges of the pages too, hopefully in this video, and move on in the next video. So hang on for me. Okay, so I have that sewed on. And now I want something to put on it. And I just want to show y'all something real quick. I know we're supposed to be doing laces. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hurry, but squirrel. Do y'all see this? This is a big, huge pile of broken jewelry that my sweet friend Linda gave me. And I'll be happy to share with y'all. If y'all want me to put some of this in my shop, just tell me and I can do that. But I thought something might look good on this page tab. So I don't want something too awful big, but even nope, not that. I don't know. I'm just kind of looking through. I've just kind of got all this piled in here together. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. I haven't even got to look through this yet. I've just kind of had it in this box and set it over on a shelf, and these don't even belong in here. So yeah, let me see if I can find something to put on this tab. Maybe something just simple like that. Let's just go with that. I like it. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I've just added a simple little button with a little bit of avocado dyed cheesecloth underneath it, and now we're moving to laces. And I've already went ahead and picked a lace for this page. I have been hoarding this lace because, oh my goodness, how beautiful is this? I mean, it's just gorgeous, and I thought it would be perfect on the edge of this page. Isn't that pretty? Won't that be pretty? Poking out the side. So let's do a little bit of glue here, and I'm not going to stitch this because I think it'll just stay better and be easier to just put it in the glue. So we're just going to do just like this. And I'm going to let that dry a minute. Hang on. Okay, so I've gone ahead and picked some different laces and some different places that we want laces to go. And that way it won't take us so long to finish this portion, and we can move on and keep crafting and having fun. So this one I thought would look pretty right here, and I think I might want to sew this one because I think it will give it a better hold if I sew that on there. So hang on, I'm going to sew it and be right back. Okay, so we got that one stitched on, and then we're going to move on along and find our next spot. We have this one. I'm just trying to figure out which side it needs to go on, and I think this side is good, and I want to kind of straighten this up just a little because it looks a little wonky. That looks better. Okay, and so we're just going to glue this one. Not going to take a whole lot of glue, but I want to make sure that we got a good hold because it's lacy and, you know, it has holes in it. So we just want to make sure that we've got enough glue on there that it's not going to go anywhere. Okay. Just let this dry for a second. Okay, we got that one dry. And then we'll go flip through to our next one. I did this so it'd be a little bit faster. Alright, so we're going to put this one right here. And you know what? I think I want to sew this one on just to kind of give it a little bit of color. So hang on a second. Okay, got that one sewed on. And then let's go to the next one. Here we go. I think I wanted this one here. Do I want that there or do I want it there? I think I actually want it there. Let's put him right here. Okay, we're just going to glue this one. If we can get our glue to come down. There we go. Okay. Just let that dry for a second. And then, Okay, we're going to add this one. And we're just going to glue this one as well. And we're just going to kind of glue it right on the edge of the ribbon, instead of not the lacy part, but right on the edge of the ribbon part, and that way it gives it a little something good to hold on to. Okay, and then I need to wipe that off because I got a little bit of glue on that. Alright, and then we'll go to our next one, which is this one, and I think this one's probably going to need to be stitched as well, just to give it a little color and a little more stability. So hang on and let me stitch it. Okay, so I got this one stitched on, and I just had a knock at the door, and I opened the door, and my little grandbaby was standing there. So I am going to go and spend some time with the babies, but I did want to show you this. I'm going to just fold this. This is some of that vintage 80s ribbon, and I'm just going to fold it over the edge here and make it into a tab, because you know, you don't have to just go with that process. You can, you know, if you find a spot that you think, oh, I'd like a tab there later on, well, then just add a tab there. So that is all of the laces that I think we're going to put in. Hold on just 1 second, baby, okay? Just 1 second. Okay, so I'm just going to close this up so that you can see what it's going to look like from the edge once we have added all of our laces in. And there you go. You can see all of our pretty laces hanging out from the edge. So I hope you guys enjoyed this craft with me. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll work some more in our journal, but for now, I'm going to go love on my grandbaby. So I hope y'all have a great day. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Big hugs.